to think, oh, if I take care of everybody else, I'm a good person. You know what I mean? I put myself last. A lot of women are in my family, that's how we were raised, especially Latinos. Like, you know, everybody comes before you. I'm last. I'll eat last. I'll get dressed last. I didn't even take a shower. It's fine. You know, like, that's how you're raised. And you come to the realization that, oh, it's not that. Like, I actually have to take care of myself so I can take care of everybody else better.
I'm definitely the person where I'm like, I'm nice until you try me. It can be like you never existed. I'm definitely that person. If you cross me good enough, you never existed. I do people good. I mean people good. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody be great. And that's genuine with every fiber of my being. So when you don't want that for me, holla. It's like you never existed.
I don't think you get celebrated enough. You should be celebrated for every aspect of your growth and your growing pains. You should be celebrated for your creativity, for your fearlessness, for your persistence and determination. You should be celebrated for all the effort that you put into building your future, for being different, for not being given enough credit. You are all the next generation. We need to invest in you. You're the ones who see the world through new eyes, with a new perspective. You're the ones who care about the future of our planet. You're the ones who will change the current state of the world. And unfortunately, you are the ones who are often ignored. Your voices aren't heard often enough, and you're the ones we need to be listening to. So I'm here to say that I'm listening, I'm watching, and you're up next.
I'm such a huge firm believer, like, I want to treat people the way I want to be treated, and what I put out, I'll get back. So, like, I'm like this to any and everybody. I never, like, switch up based off of who I'm around or which circles or which parties or rooms I'm in. I'm just me.
If a flower doesn't bloom, do you blame the flower or do you blame its environment? Right? So imagine, like, if this plant didn't bloom, are you going to, like, blame the plant and check the plant, or are you going to check the soil? Are you going to check the light? Are you going to check the air around it, the humidity? Because that's the reason why the plant grows, right? So we are that flower, right? But if we're not growing or we're not sprouting or blooming the right way, what is your environment? Who are you talking to? What Instagrams are you scrolling? What things are you filled with in your feed? What's your mind constantly talking about, even if it's about your body?
No matter how strong I am or independent financially, outside the house I'm a boss lady, but at home I'm just a girl. You know, and I'm a woman in the end. I do need protection. No matter how strong I am, I do need protection. I am vulnerable. And I don't deny the fact that there are things that men do that women can't, and things that women can do men can't. We don't compete, we complete each other. So I know that no matter what, no matter how strong, how independent, how much of a boss lady I am, once I'm home, I don't want to be all of that. I want to hang that coat outside the door. I want to be vulnerable. I want to depend on him. I want to be cute. I want to, you know, like, I want someone to, you know, take care of me and, like, just make my day a bit easier. Someone I can sit and talk to. Someone I can open up to. Someone I can ask for advice and all that. So I don't believe that you got to be a boss lady inside and outside the house.
Sometimes you just have to say, this isn't the energy I'm going to let in my life. And I have to, like, rise above it for my mental health and my sanity.
Your energy is love and openness. The universe gives you so much. You put it out, you say what you want, and God just gives it to you. And that's where I am.
We all need the 3 B's: balance, breaks, and boundaries. Balance, not only do we work hard, but we need that love, that girl time, that support. Breaks. I always tell, like, the young entrepreneurs, team no sleep, no, that's not cute. Please get your rest, drink your water, replenish yourself. And then boundaries. Set your boundaries. Whether if it's showing up, doing a favor, just know that I love you, I respect you, but I can't do it. Because if I'm drained, I won't be able to serve you.
That stay away from people who bring out the person you're not trying to be anymore. And I feel like there are people from your past or people who think they know you. And I always say this, if you knew me, that doesn't mean you know me. If you knew me in 2019, that doesn't mean you know. Hell, if you knew me last week, you may not even know me this week. And there are people who may want to keep you in a space that they're comfortable with you being because of what they knew of you and the history that they think they knew of you. And they want you to stay there because it makes them feel belittled. It makes them feel uncomfortable for you to be anything else than where they pictured you, where they knew you. And when you put that, I was just like, thank you, God, for saying that.
No matter what people perceive of me, I always shine through at the end of the day. So I've had a lot of people try to tear me down, but I'm here. And I've always been myself, and I've always wanted that, and I've been graceful, and I've tried to handle myself with as much class, and it's only because I know how hard I work, and I'm not gonna let any of that get to me.
Get this is just remember this, because this will happen many times in your life. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time, not the 29th time.
The tears are because just when you think God is done or he's turned his back or it's just all gone wrong, he shows up bigger than you could ever imagine and provides in a way that only he can. So to anybody that might be about to give up on something,
I don't know what is going on in your life, but I know that it feels so difficult when you're going through it. But you will get through it. You will get out of it. You have to use my life as a lesson in the fact that there is always better days ahead. You know, I want you guys to be encouraged. I want you guys to know that God didn't promise us a problem-free life. We ain't never gonna have that. You're never gonna experience life and feel like, you know what, everything is good all the time. But there has to be something inside of you, even right now today, that decides you're gonna win no matter what. No matter what comes at you, no matter what was already said about you, no matter if you don't have your parents, no matter if you don't have family, you have to know and decide today, right now, that you are going to be one of the ones in this room that wins.
I'm okay with me. I know who I am. And the confidence in that often breaks any silence in a room. And when that person walks in, you're like, okay, and you think it's the jacket, or you think, no. It is the fierceness. It is the knowing of self that they walked in this room with that makes you check, like, okay, do I know myself?
Self-worth is only determined by you. And if you don't think you're worth it, that's gonna ruin everything. It doesn't matter who thinks what. It's literally only you that matters, and it's only your opinion that matters in your life and in your self-love and your self-worth. And you're the only person that controls it. Everybody on the planet could not believe in you, and if you believe in you, you're good. So it's up to you to feel worth it.
I'm not a puppet. So when you're not a puppet, you get called difficult. You get called hard to work with, hard to deal with, but I'm just not a puppet.
You have got to believe in yourself, in your lowest moments. You've got to be able to look up, look in the mirror and love what you see. You've got to be able to give yourself hope. You must be your own greatest cheerleader. You've got to be able to hug yourself and say, I love you. I understand. It will be all right. You will smile again. You have to do that for yourself. Speak truth to your own personal power.
I personally know that I am capable of whatever I put my mind to. Whether someone agrees with that or not is not a concern of mine.
Be you. Be real. Be authentic. Be your favorite kind of woman.
You know, when somebody criticizes you or says something behind your back, those words that they said about you, it's like you feel like those words are written all over your face, all over you. And then those words start to become echoes in your own mind. And then there's a real risk that those words could become a part of how you see yourself. The moment that you realize that you are not the opinion of somebody who doesn't know you or care about you, that moment, when you realize that, it's like you're clean.
How does it feel knowing that a thief can come and steal your peace because your lack of boundaries gave them permission? You're just a gift that keeps on giving, a Santa Claus with no Christmas in return. No excuse should excuse you from not putting yourself first. What, you scared of your past or something? What, you scared your friends gonna laugh or something? Cause what you feel is what you attract. So if you assume or consume the idea that you're lacking, that's exactly what you'll be waking up and having. Absence for breakfast. You're a habitual skeptic, and a visual paradox being the culprit in question, but you keep looking for someone else to blame.
What's next? In life, you are going to come across someone who feels threatened by you, and at some point they will try and diminish you in some way. My advice to you is this: when they want to see you frown, you smile harder. When they want to humble you, you show off. When they want to dim your light, you shine brighter. When they want to silence you, you speak loudly. And when they want to see you lose, you make sure you win.
Always deliver the best version of yourself. Work out, eat good, clean your room, take care of your mind, body, and soul. Inner love translates to outer love. It radiates. You are that bitch. You is that bitch. So be that bitch.
You guys, the last few years have been really rough on everyone. So, all of you, guess what? You made it. We made it! It wasn't your time to go. You have a purpose. You have greatness inside of you.